Hi guys, welcome back to my channel today. I'm super excited, but I'm gonna go to the room this time because my sister's doing her homework. And today I have coolest thing I waited for so long. I ordered Lulu the Hong Kong cat at order at school, and I asked my mom to fill up the form and all that stuff because Miss Ellen, she read those books and I love it so much. And she sent us and our teacher Miss Patton sent us a form, and we can just we can ask our parents if we can get it or not. And my mom filled out the form and then she asked it, and then now it took literally forever to come. I was pretty sad about that, but today it came, and I will explain why. So I bought two of them because one of them, the Christmas Lulu the Hong Kong cat, was out of stock and I couldn't get it, so I just only got these. So let's see a jump, please. Next. So the first one, this one doesn't have like the post-it because I don't know what happened, but I think it fell down or something. It says Lulu the Hong Kong cat, and it says or the big adventures of the Lulu Hong Kong cat on the day she snuck out. So sorry I want to just like make that part a little bit, but here's the Hong Kong cat one and my second, and yeah, just blue. And then the next one I got is this one. It says Lulu the Hong Kong cat, the Hong Kong time machine, and it has the post-it note and it says 2P and it says my name on it, Katrina E, and I bought those two books. So I'll take it off. So yeah, let's get started opening it. Let's just get started to the video. So guys, I'm actually gonna do time lapse on opening the wrap and stuff because I can't even open the book. Like, can you guys see all the foil and stuff? You can't really see, but there is foil. You can see like there's those things. So I'm gonna do time lapse on opening the foil like out because I don't want it to be too long because I want it to be pretty long. So we do. Let's roll the time lapse. Sorry guys, I have to retake. Now I have to do the book again because I didn't even saw it, so I have to do it again. Wait. Here it is. I was the only time. Once upon a time, not so long ago, on the busy island of Hong Kong, there was a little orange cat named Lulu. Lulu and her best friend Little Jade lived together in a tall skyscraper overlooking the harbour. Lulu the Hong Kong cat was a curious little cat who loved big adventures. She was always very special because she was different from all other cats in one way. Lulu has no tail. Early one lovely sunny day, Lulu and Little Jade were at home. After a morning, Lulu had to play by herself because Little Jade was busy with a special project. Can I help? Asked Lulu. No, you're too little to help, said Little Jade. Go and play by yourself today. Playing by myself, Lulu quickly became very bored. Then the phone rang. It was Lulu the Hong Kong cat's friend, Mimi the cat. Hi Mimi, let's go have dim sum today. It'd be fun, said Mimi. Dim sum is special Chinese food where tasty Thai bites are wrapped into bite-sized packages, steamed in bamboo baskets, and then served with tea. Lulu the Hong Kong cat especially liked the shrimp dumplings that were filled with her favorite fresh shrimps. Yummy! Meows, cried Lulu. Little Jade, let's go have dim sum with Baby the cat. But Little Jade was very busy. She suggested Lulu could ask their neighbors Tisa and Duncan the dog to go with her instead. Here is it. Lulu the Hong Kong Lulu the Hong Kong cat whiskers dropped. Go with Tisa the terrible teaser, the little girl next door. She didn't mind Duncan the dog, even if he stumbled everywhere, but Tisa always teased her for having no tail. Lulu didn't like Tisa very much. Why do I have to go with them? Lulu murmured. A sudden twinkle appeared in her big green eyes. What if I sneaked out by myself to find dim sum? Wouldn't that be a big adventure? Lulu grinned, quick as a flash. She was out of the cat door and running down the staircase that would through the tall apartment building where Lulu lived with little Jane. Down and down the long, windy staircase she went. Finally, the Lulu the Hong Kong cat stepped through a gray door marked street. Ellen's artists are so good. Whoosh, vroom, beep, beep. The noisy Hong Kong streets were crowded with shops, people, cars, double-decker buses, and tall buildings. Lulu the Hong Kong cat had begun her big adventure. Lulu skipped down the busy streets, stopping here and stopping there. There was so much to see and sniff. Along the way, Lulu made up a song. Today I'm going to do some yum yum yum. Down along the big street, yum tum tum tum. Finally, she turned the last corner to dim sum tea house. But where was the tea house? She looked up and down and then down and up. Oh my! Oh dear! No tea house? Lulu the Hong Kong cat was lost. Meow, I'm lost, cried Lulu the Hong Kong cat. Whatever shall I do? A nervous cough started her. Lulu turned around to find hard-working cat squeaking at her. When Lulu stared back at him, he reached into her briefcase and brought out some papers. One must try harder to work harder to try harder to get to where one wants to go. He importantly, Lulu could make heads or tails of what hardworking cat had said. Try harder to work harder to try harder, repeated Lulu. Exactly, look at me. I'm always trying harder to work harder to try harder to get to where I want to go, said hardworking cat. But how will that be find my way home? Lulu asked. Hardworking cat looked at his watch. Oh dear, I should be late, he said and began to hurry away. Wait, Lulu cried. I don't know how to try harder to work harder to try harder to get where I want to go. But maybe I could go with you to where you are going. Hardworking cat paused. Where am I going? Why am I going nowhere? Of course, he said. But oh, my ears and whiskers, how late it's getting. And with that, he disappeared around the corner. Lulu quickly followed, but hardworking cat really was nowhere to be seen. Oh dear, how was the Lulu cat? How was Lulu the Hong Kong cat to get home? She wondered. Lost and lovely, feeling tired, she lay down to write to rest
多
on
8萬咧，唔係多 7萬
at
咧，
the
我當你
hardwood
8萬唔係30萬埋
and
單。
stared out of
Crystal 個 friend 已
the
經成40
skyline
喎
of Hong Kong.
冇40幾30尾咯。
Oh, where
咁你30尾，
was
我記
her
得
best
30尾，
friend
咁你
little
30尾都
Jane?
要，你明唔明我講
Lulu
咩啊？
tried to
佢呢個樣衫，
try to
今日我叫佢
work
做
harder
再加嗰啲嘢，加埋埋，
to
頂緊
try
盡咪
harder to work
30，
hard
唔
to
會
try
過
harder
30
to
㗎。
get
30已經俾到
a
佢
way
㗎，
home.
你明唔
But
明
how
我咩？
could she
當你
try
冇減價
harder
，Crystal 嗰個 friend 要
when
30
she
幾咧。
felt so tired
You
and
understand
hungry?
因為 Crystal 嗰個 friend 有做多啲，因為有幫埋呢啲電視櫃㗎嘛，
Where was
明唔
home?
明？咁所以我咪話今日叫楊生做埋嗰啲電視櫃 Kitty Call 咧，都會平過 Crystal 個 friend 咯。不過佢就未俾到 final 個價。
Oh, well, I have a lot more pages left. Okay. Hey Buster, you're blocking my view! A shaky, clucky voice shouted. Lulu the Hong Kong cat looked around and saw nothing except for a big tangled pile of rope. But then she spotted some saggy white whiskers poking out from under the tangles. Moving closer, she found herself looking straight in a pair of beady old black eyes. Who are you? She asked with a shuffle. Old rat crept up. He was skinny, wrinkles, and very old. He snuffled into a worn-out vest, scratched under his armpit, and glared at Lulu. Who am I? How are you? You're blocking my view, shouted Old Rat. Your view? I thought views belong to everybody, said Lulu. Here. Views do not belong to everybody. I have been here longer than anybody, so this is my view, not your view. No one's view. So go away. You're blocking my view, shouted Old Rat even more angrily. I was trying to see if I could work harder to find my way home. Do you know how I could get home? Asked Lulu. Old Rat reached out and pushed Lulu the Hong Kong cat. Meow! Why did you push me? Cried Lulu. Suddenly, without warning, Old Rat leapt at Lulu. She jumped and ran with Old Rat chasing right behind her. After chasing Lulu for a while, Old Rat stopped and ran back to his pile of ropes. From there, he shouted at the still feeling Lulu. Ha ha! No whose view is it? This is one of my favorite parts. Lulu the Hong Kong cat was still running away when bam! She bumped headlong into Mr. and Mrs. Fashionable Dog. Mr. and Mrs. Fashionable Dog had been enjoying their daily walk in the park. They had been licking cones off the most fashionable ice cream flavors when the orange ball of four had rolled right over them. Now the fashionable ice cream cones were smeared pink and green all over the fashionable outfits. Oh wow wow! My fashionable new suit ruined, howling my Mr. Fashionable's dog. Oh wow wow! My fashionable new dress ruined holy Mrs. Fashionable Dog. Meow, I'm so sorry, said Lulu. Mr. and Mrs. Fashionable Dog ignored Lulu. They began to carefully lick the ice cream off their fashionable outfits. Guys, look at the dogs. They're like that. I won't reading guys the Lulu the Time Machine, because I can't do it, like it would take a while. So yeah. Lulu the Hong Kong cat felt terrible. She tried to ignored to apologize again. I'm so sorry to bump into you, but old rat was chasing me away from his view. She explained, I'm lost and I'm trying to find my way home. Could you please help me find my way home? Mr. Fashionable Dog sniffed the air to the left. Mrs. Fashionable Dog sniffed the air to the right. Ruined, just ruined. Our fashionable new outfit's ruined, they moaned. And by a cat that doesn't even have a tail. How early exactly unfashionable. With a slash sniff, they walked away, noses high in the air. I got more. I got a little bit, not that much actually. Lulu the Honker Cat sadly watched them go, her whiskers terrible and her eyes filled with tears. How was she ever find my way home? Working Cat was going nowhere. Old Rat chased her away from his view. Mr. and Mrs. Fashionable Dog wouldn't even talk to her because she was unfashionable. Her big adventure was not turning out so fun at all. How she missed little Jane and Hope. Lulu began to cry. Meow, meow, meow. No more big adventures. I want to go home, she sobbed. Big tears dropped, rolling off the tip of her pink nose. Suddenly, all the fur on her neck stood up. Lulu has a strong feeling that she was being watched. Slowly, Lulu the Hong Kong Cat looked up and gasped. It was the Roach gang, and the leader of the gang, Big Brother Roach, stood right in front of her. Well, what do you have here? Was Big Brother Roach adjusting his sunglasses with one long feeler. What is silly tailless cat doing all by herself in a big city? Out on a big adventure, or just on a lost adventure? He laughed a mean, nasty laugh. The mysterious Roach gang could hear his mean, nasty laugh. Lulu was so scared, but she had nothing to lose. Maybe Big Brother Roach could help her. Please, Big Brother Roach, I am lost. Could you help me to find my way home? Lulu asked his small voice. Ha! Big Brother Roach said, his feeling waving flourishing at the thought of someone's in trouble. Of course we can't help you if you help us. First, tell us, Lulu the Hong Kong Cat, what are you give you us? Give you, asked Lulu, but I have nothing to give. Give nothing to give. The notorious Roach gang slinched. They began to circle in closer and closer string. Nothing to give. Ha! Nothing to give. Hope. The horrible chasing filled her ears. Long roach. I feel really tired. Roach feelings waved above her head. Lulu the Hong Kong Cat was so terrified she couldn't move. Oh dear! But then she remembered that this was, after all, just another big adventure. So she took a deep breath and jumped as high as far as she could. She managed to leap over the long feelers that reached out to grab her. Lulu landed, tumbled 3 times, and raced off down the alley. The nutritious roach gangs shouted in unuse and gave chase. My, oh, what a chase it was! Down an alley, then around a corner, up a street, down a stairs. Lulu ran on and on with the nutritious road gang chasing right at her heels. But they could not quit chasing her, as Lulu the Honker Cat had no tail to catch. This one is my favorite. Okay, I got 3 more pages left, guys. At long last, the nutritious roach gang gave up the chase. Lulu flopped down on the sidewalk. Above her shadows deepened. The day was coming to end. Lulu the Honker Cat wished again with all her heart that she could be home. Suddenly she leaped up with a meow, a joyful discovery. She knew where she was.
Yes.
Why should
Can I read one?
read them?
Thanks.
She was close to home. Lulu leapt up and ran happily through the now family streets, slipped back in the gray door-marked street, and ran up the long, windy staircase.
I'm going to wait.
What? I'm reading a book.
You can write. This book belongs to.
I know. I already saw.
Can I have this book?
I want to have these 2 books. How about I say Katrina and Chriselle's?
You write Chriselle.
Why? This is both of my favorites. I even had read this one before.
Well, I read it in a book. In elementary.
At her front door, Lulu paused, perked up her ears, and listened. How strange! It sounded so quiet inside. Oh dear, what if little Jade had discovered that she had snuck out a big adventure by herself? What if she was in big trouble? Well, it was too late now. Lulu the Honker Cat took a deep breath and slipped through the cat door as quietly as she could. My, it was so very dark inside. Why did all lights all off? What was going on? No, that is it. And then all the lights came on. Lulu blinked, her eyes blinkered by the light. Surprise! Happy birthday, Lulu the Honker Cat! Shouting chorus of happy and familiar voices. Lulu had completely forgotten that today was her birthday. And what a wonderful birthday party it was. Little Jade had invited all of her Lulu's friends, included Charlie the hamster, Duncan the dog, Ginger and Fifi the stainless
Actually, to be honest.
cat twins.
Can I have this book?
Do you write my name?
Yeah. Can I have this book?
Maybe.
Maybe that means no. We say that. Bye.
Maybe doesn't mean no. Maybe I'll give it to you. It doesn't mean no. Sorry, guys. And the cat twins. Oli the owl and Mimi the cat. Everyone got to wear beautiful birthday hats and throw colorful confetti. There was a lovely birthday cake with candles. They played all kinds of funny games and everyone danced at the bow wow dance and all sing silly songs and then everyone had a big slice of cake. Last but not least, Lulu the Hong Kong cat got to open all of her presents with her friends gathered around. The pretty party was over. Lulu the Hong Kong cat was very tired with all the events of the day. She was more than ready for bed. She jumped onto little Jade's comfortable lap and curled up, purring loud. Little Jade gently scratched Lulu's soft fur. She was almost asleep when she heard little Jade say, "Lulu, about your big adventure today." Lulu looked up at little Jade's. Was she in big trouble after all? She must promise me that next time you will go together on any big adventure, little Jade said gently. Lulu smiled and blinked back tears. Yes, I promise, she said. I know it was wrong to sneak out on a big adventure by myself, but you are no one, little Jade. I think that home is the best adventure of them all. With that, Lulu the Hong Kong cat closed her eyes and quickly drifted off into a deep, contented sleep. The end. So this is Lulu the Hong Kong cat. I won't be reading Lulu the Time Machine because my sister's reading right now. But sorry, but luckily I read these to you. So yay! So guys, I'm already take a shower. I wanted to film it again, but yeah. So the first one, I want to see the pictures. I'm going to get a sneak peek of what it looks like. I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of some of them. Just a sneak peek because I'm gonna do a video that I'm gonna read this book to you. So yeah. Not this page, okay? Okay, so that's it, but this is a LULU. I never read this before, but Miss Ellen read this one to us for grade 4 because she said Miss Ellen read this one to them. Here's the page. I'm going to be reading this part, so yeah. Join Lulu the Hong Kong cat for the strange and wonderful tale of the big adventures through the Hong Kong time machine. Lulu the Hong Kong cat finds a time machine that tumbles her back to the amazing past of Hong Kong. There she finds out what life in Hong Kong past were really like and also makes a good friend. Here it is. Lulu the Time Machine, and this one doesn't have anything in the back, but it just has the price tag. Not really pricey, but like the scan thingy. Yep, in the future, it feels like she just cut it out and she glued it in here. But yeah, and also I'm gonna show you guys who it belongs to. It belongs to Chriselle, me and my sister. And then for this one, my sister writes, it's cursive. In cursive, you guys can't really see what she wrote it. Okay. So yeah, here are those two. So guys, comment down below if you guys like this one because I had to read this one too. Guys, do you like this one better or this one better as the picture of it, the cover of it? I think I like this one. Has more pictures and acting stuff to it, and in the back also. This one is just pretty simple. Just have Lulu on it, but in the back it's just plain blue as just the cover is. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys make sure to comment down below what's your favorite part about this little review video. Make sure to give us a big thumbs up, share with all your friends, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn notifications to be notified, and make sure to share this video with all your friends. Make sure to follow me on all of our social medias. So yeah, bye guys, you're a shooting star. Bye everybody, peace out.